Alright, we're back at it again, boys and girls. Welcome to the party. Let's go. Make sure everything is coming through as it should. I'm feeling huge today, bros. Huge today. Alright, let's see. Make sure I can hear myself. Ish. Hopefully that's fine. If I end up being way too quiet for everyone, like, please let me know so I can change that in the future. Okay. Like I said, I'm feeling humongous. Like, oh. It's great. I'm happy, but huge. Alright. Okay, as you can see, I've got some stuff down in the description. I make sure this is... Make sure this isn't an unlisted video. Rude. Okay, we're public now. Man. So... Today... I'm gonna work some more on writing out this series and getting it going, which is pretty exciting. I started up writing quite a few little ideas that I want to get going. Okay. So yeah, I came up with the ideas for each of the 3 parts of the series. I can't decide yet if I want to stop at... Can't decide if I want to stop at 7 books or if I want to go for 9 and have it be a legit collection of 3 different trilogies. Just turn this up a little bit more. Alright, well, hope that kind of does what I want it to do. Okay. So this timing that I'm doing it at, I'm going to change. It's very likely that I'll be doing this much earlier. I have other obligations that I have to do later in the day. Like with my Patreon, there's 2 or 3 days depending on the week that I have to do live streams because I've committed to it and it's fun. I love it. Those are my peoples, you know? So those 2 days out of the week, sometimes 3 days, I have to be streaming for them specifically from like 3 to 5. I know it's like 6:30 my time because I'm over in Eastern, but I think that I'm gonna start going way earlier. I'm gonna start having classes at around this time. So that's gonna be exciting, but that is another obligation that I have. I figure that if I can get in a nice workout early in the morning, take a shower, I can be up and streaming at around 7 or 8 in the morning. And that would be nice. I can stream for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then jump off, go do what I need to do some other stuff for Patreon and homework, and, you know, getting ready for this. So that's what that's looking like. Hope that's okay with anyone who's here. But yeah, that is the plan. I'm hoping to get to a word count of, during stream, between 1,500 and 2,000 words. I figure I can do that in that dedicated 50 or 60 minutes that I am writing. And I want to share some tips and just, some, what would you even call that? Some motivation for other people who need to feel like somebody is writing with them. I like running at that 25-5 kind of a tempo. It helps me a lot. Writing for 25 minutes, just going at it, then doing something else for 5. And if we do that twice, for me personally, my word count is pretty consistent between 850 and over 1,000 words being written in 25 minutes. So that should hit my goal in our 2 runs of that. But I figure that before that, I might go ahead and, like, should have set this up first. To be honest, I thought it was still set up from last time, but no, apparently not. One second, I'm gonna change this to something else really quick. Yay! The clock is open. No, let's do this. Okay, there we go. So what I might do is I might, go through and work on this guy that I do every morning, and set it up with you guys so we can set some goals together. And then I figure what I'll do after that is we can jump into a prompt, and using the prompt we can get into our focus mode, like 5 to 15 minutes of writing nonsense to a prompt, and then getting into the actual goals that we have set for the day. So it might be longer than an hour and a half, might be more like 2 hours, but I don't know if I'll be able to go that long. I'm gonna try, but as I've said before, this stool is the most uncomfortable thing in my life, and I'm feeling huge and exhausted all the time, so I'm doing my best. And we'll see how long I've got this light here tonight, but not a big deal. Yeah, I've been working on stuff for my Patreon, and I've been working on this. That's about it. I need to start working on some other stuff. I've got more homework since I just started a new class, and I also need to make just music for this project, as well as more music for my Patreon. So I drop a demo over there every month. I'll make some stock music for this live stream stuff that we do, but for the most part, the really good stuff will probably be released as a promo before the books are released. That's my plan. I want to make some really good music while I write these books, and I want to be able to funnel in that revenue. So, all right. We all kind of know the drill. I'm just joking. Nobody knows the drill. I've only done this one time before. So, what I'm doing is, I'm going to be... Hello, little bug. I'm going to be turning off my mic and setting a timer for 25 minutes and just writing for that 25 minutes. And we're going to pause for 5 minutes, talk out a little bit, hopefully get started for another 25, unless I'm dead. I've already written 1,500 words today, which is good. up. I do want to bump that up because I haven't even started actually writing the book, and I haven't started plotting out or like bullet pointing my chapters, which is what I need to have done when I'm starting up. For me, that makes the experience a lot more effortless and easy. So, yeah, I want to make sure that I've got all my prep work done, and then I'll be able to just whoosh, charge forward and hit my goals. So, oh, get a good stretch in. Hope that these next 3 months go by kind of fast, but also slow, so that I can stop feeling so sore all the time. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our timer page. At least we would if I... There we go. If I knew which scene it was. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright. I'm gonna push start, and then I'm going to cut my mic, and we're gonna go for it. And I'm gonna probably fall asleep while we're doing it. But that's okay. We're gonna see how much we can get done. Alright, we're back. Hello. Whoop whoop. Head back to my face. Okay. So we hit that pretty hard. I ended at 2698 when I started at 1551, I think. So that's a good, like 1100 words added, which is good. Sorry, tape. But the sad part is that none of that was on the actual story, just on me planning and plotting. That is a question that I have to ask myself and figure out, because I need to know if I'm prepping too much, that I'm avoiding the actual process of writing. I want to get everything kind of in a row and sorted so I know what I'm doing, but I don't want to delay my actual writing if possible. I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the NaNoWriMo website. I'll drop that also in the description. Because this is where I'm gonna probably track my word count. I'm gonna have to go harder, I think, during actual NaNoWriMo, which is kind of scary. Well, that's fine though. We'll make it happen. Okay. Let's go to my Nano. Go into my projects. Announce a new project. What is the name of your project? I have actually named my first book. If I can get to day 14 of this, I will release the name. So I'm just gonna write what I'm doing. What is my goal name? What type of goal is this? Right now it's just prep and plot. What is my word count goal? I don't really have one for this part, but we'll say that it's 20,000, and I will update that. What's your start date? Today. What's your end date? We're just gonna say I want to finish this by the 14th so that I can start actually writing. What are the genres? Whoop, 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 all genres. Yay. That's a joke. I think those are probably the only ones. I'm not adding any of those things yet. Perfect. So this is the one. Update my word count. 2698. 2698 for this session. I feel pretty good. When did I start? I know I ended at 7:12. We started at I can't math, guys. Well, let's go 30 minutes back, and then, add 5. It's fine. That's 30 minutes back. 42, 47? Was it 6:47 that I started? We're gonna say it was 6:47. And we're gonna smile and be happy. Yay, good for us. Yay, okay. So I'm gonna go into my stats. It says that I have 0 words. What did I add that to? $26.98. Yay. Actually, I didn't write that all in one session. So maybe I should go ahead and put that from there to there. Yeah. Okay. Nice. We feel happy. Okay. Cool. Yay. Okay. Yay. Alright. So I know that I said I was hoping to do another session, but I also said that this stool is the worst and I'm dying. And I actually have to go and feed my cat and get ready for bed. It's getting toasty in here. I should be back in the morning, like I said, around 7 or 8 o'clock. Depending on when I'm out of the shower. Hopefully I'll get enough sleep. I have been waking up at 1 a.m. and not being able to get back to sleep till like 6:30, and it's been the worst. Yeah, it's been the worst. Honestly, I've been having a lot of like stressful thoughts. There was some weird drama that I did not elect to be a part of that found me the other night, and I kind of removed myself from that drama. Well, I've been trying to remove myself from that situation since the beginning of the year. And it gives me a lot of anxiety and honestly fear. Just that whole situation. There were a lot of events that took place towards the end of last year that kind of traumatized me a lot, I think. And I don't know if anyone kind of like realizes how bad it got. Even the people that were here to witness it, I don't know if they processed how bad it was getting. With the parts that they were seeing, there was, a whole other layer to it that I was seeing because I was directly involved with this other person. And I know that there are other women out there that have had similar, likely traumatizing experiences with this individual. And that kind of just adds to my stress levels. There is like a lot of layers to it, I guess. But none of them are good. I'm actually kind of afraid of this person now. Which is really sad. And maybe one day I'll be able to like really get into it and talk about it, all of the details, because it's a lot when you just carry it around and you don't admit it out loud and nobody knows. It's like, it kind of is suffocating. Which is the thing. I was saying, there have been other situations and other instances and events with other women, and having known that, I tried to cut myself off from the situation because I am in a compromised position as things are, as they are, you know. I don't know how many people are aware, but women are more likely to experience intimate partner violence and escalation of domestic abuse when they get pregnant. And honestly, there's just something that I really want to get off my chest, and that is that before I got pregnant, this individual would make jokes that I took as jokes, you know, about if I ended up getting pregnant, pushing me down a flight of stairs to solve the problem, as they referred to it, which I took as jokes because there were other moments when we'd be talking very intimately about things like having kids and getting married, and have it on a timeline where we would be working towards that, if not right now, in this month of May of 2023, would have probably been setting our eyes on it towards the end of the year, according to the conversations that we'd had. It was a lie. Everything that they told me, all of it was just a lot of lies. I understand now that our relationship, which lasted in my perspective for 4 years, because that is how long they let me believe we were in a relationship, how long they treated me like we were in a relationship, but also how long they were also being intimate with other women and fooling them at the same time. During those 4 years, I was being used, probably exploited in ways that I'd rather not talk about, and groomed isn't the right word, but it's not the wrong word, conditioned, I would say, to be a permissive partner who would do whatever he needed me to do because I thought that he loved me, which would include bailing him out of jail, helping him get set up when he got kicked out of his place, offering funds and money and things like that, because I thought that we were a team. And I thought sincerely that he would have done the same for me. No. He was an abusive person who was using me, and is likely using a lot of other girls right now in order to get what he wants and live a life that is free from consequence, but it's not. In the last 4 years that I have known him and been in contact with him, he has been arrested 5 times. I do believe it's 5 times. One of those times was when he was with me. My roommate decided to take the initiative and call the authorities when he was Well, at first he was yelling at me, and then she intervened, and he began to yell at him, berate her, and she was on the phone with her parents when it happened. It was a whole mess. And I didn't know how to tell him to leave. I didn't know where he was gonna go. And at that point, he knew I was pregnant. And I wasn't sure what that looked like when he left. So yeah, there's my trauma dumping for the evening. You know, you do some writing and then you feel like you have to just get a whole bunch of stuff off your chest and just throw it out into the ether because you know that nobody's watching anyway. But if anyone ever does come across this, and you're in that kind of a situation, you need to keep yourself safe. The chances of becoming a victim of domestic violence and of homicide by your partner, it goes up an astronomical amount when you become pregnant. And that's horrifying. And the fact that the emotional and verbal abuse in my past relationship, the fact that those things were escalating, and he was beginning to get physically aggressive at 9 weeks, maybe earlier. I knew that it couldn't continue. So once again, I hope that you have a good support system, or that you can collect one who will call the authorities for you and who will tell you, don't go back, don't let them back, they're gonna hurt you. I hope that you can get a support system that will be honest with you like that, and that will try to protect you too, so that you have more power to protect yourself. Someone who loves you, they won't treat you like that. And when they have a cycle of this kind of behavior that you can prove, you can't just overlook that. To do so is to put yourself in danger. And I don't want you in danger. So, there we go. I've had my emotional, get it out into the world moment. And I've written lots of words. And now it's time to log off and get ready for bed and go feed my cat. Also, another red flag, if they try to get you to get rid of your pet and try to guilt you into getting rid of your pet, no, that's a big red flag. Alright, so I will be back tomorrow morning to get some more words in. Maybe we'll go longer, maybe we won't. Maybe it'll just be a one cycle kind of a stream the next few days. Ow, because my hips hurt so bad. This stool is the worst. I am so hot, you can tell. Like, I'm very hot. Very hot. See if that helps a little bit. Alright, for people on my Patreon, I posted a calendar today on there. You can join my Patreon for as little as $2.50, and that's pretty cool. A lot of fun stuff. And you'll see me do an extra stream on Thursday if you're part of that. We're going to be drawing some Instagram artists that I really like. I want to do some art for them so they feel like, they're seen, and I just want them to be happy. So that's what we're doing on Thursday. Until then, I'm probably gonna sleep, I think. Alright. Thanks for being here. I know that no one's here currently, but I'm here. The algorithm is here. And I'm having a good time. So this has been fun for me. Also, I got to, have my moment of just having an emotional cleansing, you might say, which was nice. I needed that. So now it's time to get ready for bed and feed my cat. Yay! I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning, hopefully after my workout. Hopefully. Don't let me not go work out. I need to go work out. I'm getting too sore. Alright. That'll do it. See you guys later. See you guys later. I love you. I'm so happy that you exist, and I'm so happy that you're here. I am getting huge, and I am getting off. Good night.